Hello, this is Unknown Void Cat, and welcome back to another video on the Vanilla Plus mod for SNKRX. Last video, I did a really cool rogue run using some rogue units. I got pretty far. I was getting pretty decently far and doing pretty good, but unfortunately, it did end up meeting its end when I made a few too many mistakes when it came to not truly realizing just how squishy rogue units really are. And I probably shouldn't have thrown away the one paladin that was granting them the proper defense and protection they needed to stay alive. And so unfortunately that run did not make it to the final boss. It did not win. So hopefully this run though will be it. This will be the one. What build am I gonna go for this time? I don't know for sure, but considering I just got 2 magicians and one of them being a 3 cost, tier 3 one, it may end up being a magician run. But we don't know for sure though, because as I've said in my previous video, I'm gonna transition away from deciding my run based on what good units I get first, and instead I think a better strategy that make more sense is to base it on what good relic you get first. Because you get relics less often, and relics are really powerful though. So you don't get relics as much, so it's harder to get them and change around stuff. But they're very powerful, so it's better to decide builds, I think, based on relics that you get. For example, if I get the Divine Wrath relic, which I'm pretty sure that's the name, the relic that makes it so that you shoot down lightning that deals more damage the more mages you have. Obviously, I'm gonna go mage build, but if I get a curse relic, I might end up selling these mages and doing a curse build. It depends. I think it's better to decide things based on relics than it is to decide them based on simply what unit you got, because units can be changed pretty quickly. You can change it really quickly. Plus, you can go from being ooh, I must do a mage build because I just got this one really good mage. You can get that one real good mage and then somehow never get a mage for the next 10 shops, So it's not always the best to base off of, what unit you get in the shop first, because you can get that one good unit and then never get any good units from that class for a really long time. And if you wait too long to get units for your proper class, you might be getting out damaged by the enemy. You might start getting outclassed, and you might not be able to beat those bosses. Of course, you can try to remedy that by having other units from other classes just fill up the snake's room until you get stuff that fit that class. But that's only gonna last you for so long, because having a random snake that's a amalgamation of just random classes that don't fit, that damage and that potential they have is only gonna last so long. You need an actual good build eventually. Okay, none of these seem to be really class specific, so I'm gonna do my first reroll. Okay, this is it. Okay, literally the thing I was talking about getting. Divine Punishment. This is perfect, dude. This is not Divine Wrath, it's Divine Punishment. Divine Punishment. Deal damage to all enemies, which I didn't even remember being all. I thought it was just some enemies. No, it's all enemies, depending on how many mages you have. And considering I'm playing a new game +3, which lets you have more stuff in your snake versus other classes, this means I might have a snake of potentially 9 or 10 mages, which would end up meaning you might do a lot of damage to a lot of units all at once. Plus, you gotta combine the fact that the family bonus for magicians is decreasing enemy defense. So getting more magicians actually double makes this relic do more damage, because not only just getting more magicians just make the relic do more damage due to the relic's effect, but it also makes the relic do more damage because if you lower the enemy's defense, they're going to be taking more damage from the relic. So this is a double whammy with how much damage you're going to be dealing with this relic. Another magician, now it's level 2. I'm going to get 1 cleric for a bit of healing, because I don't got any yet. Okay, there's 1 ranged guy. Keep my distance. Don't get attacked. How much damage is this divine punishment attack doing? It's doing a decent amount. It's not like halving their health or something. It's not like one tapping them. It seems to be doing about like 10% of their health, which for an attack that literally hits every single enemy on the screen, like not even like a big AoE, like literally hits every enemy, like that's decent. Like even if it doesn't do that much damage, it's still made up for the fact that it's just hitting so many enemies, which can be really useful to hit like maybe enemies that are like hiding super deep in a crowd. So even if you have like good, you know, AoE, it might not hit it. Like, you know, because sometimes even like units that big AoE might struggle to hit units if they're super deep in a crowd and like kind of protected. Like for example, healers, which a lot of times like to like hide themselves away in crowds before you can get to them. This divine punishment skill can really help you deal with those like pesky healers who, you know, sometimes like you saw my rogue video, like sometimes I might be rolling around for like 10 minutes just hitting the enemies and it doing nothing because like the healer just heals them up, but I can't hit the healer because the healer is like hiding behind stuff. But having this, you know, having that divine punishment skill can really help that. Which of these will I get, Blight or Wanderer? Because we're about to be on a boss wave, so I'm going to need at least one enemy. I mean, not one unit to like probably help out. Leave behind the gang trail per second, explodes in a puddle upon death. Actually, I'll just get both. Actually, no, I'll just get one. Yeah, now I have enough damage. I'll just do one, actually. I'll just put this guy at the front because he does contact damage. I'll just get one because you know, if you get 5... every 5 money you get 1 interest without a merchant, so I would like to keep it 20 because that's, you know, extra money. Plus actually I do have a merchant, and the merchant gives you 1 interest every 10 gold, so having 20 gold also means 2 interest from the merchant versus 1 interest if I were to go below 20. So I'd rather keep the money and I'll just stick with buying just the Wanderer by himself because I'm doing a decent amount of damage with this position build. Plus, like the AoE and like these like big orb things are actually pretty good with this boss because this boss makes, you know, units rush forward, and so what's gonna happen is they're gonna like rush forward into my like little area of effects. So this honestly is a pretty good counter to the first boss. So I don't really need a huge amount of units to kill it. Like this won't be enough, just adding like 1 extra thing. Okay, what is this? Nukers, don't have that. Nah. I really want a good mage thing again. Attack speed, ooh. What is it? So this is a mage relic. What does it do? 50% attack speed and damage to 1 random mage every round for that round. I mean, it's a mage specific relic, and you know, 50% is like pretty good, but if I get this upgrade to max, it's not going to be just 50%, it's going to be a 100%. So you're going to be having somebody attacking for not only double fast, but also double the damage, because it does both attack speed and damage. So this could be really powerful. Merchant, I'll get a paladin. I'll probably also keep the paladin, just like I should have for the rogues, because I'm pretty sure magicians are also quite squishy, just like rogues are. So it'll probably be good to keep the paladin for like protecting them. Also, why did I put the paladin up front? I meant to keep the wanderer up front. Whoops, I wasn't thinking there. I should have kept the wanderer up there, considering he does extra contact damage. That was a bit of a misplay. I hope I get another mage soon to increase the damage of my divine punishment, and also just get damage straight up from the, you know, the unit itself. Okay, it has to be this. It has to be this guy. The area of effect guy has to be the one who's got buffed right now. Because look how many orbs, look how many like little circles are being spawned. He definitely is the guy. He's definitely has to be the guy who just got buffed by the relic. Because there's a crazy amount of circles being spawned everywhere. Wait, does he silence people who enter circle? No, I thought he just silenced people like just random people when he attacked. I didn't know he actually silences people who enter circle. Is that what it is? Oh yeah, I should have read it. Yeah, it's better. It says conjure small area that tracks. Oh, it also attracts them as well. So that's why why the enemies seem to be like going backwards. Oh, I didn't realize. I didn't read this fully. It actually it attracts and silences enemies who enter the area and does damage. So this actually silences people who enter it. So it's actually silencing a lot of enemies, which can be really good for, you know, making sure that the enemies do not use their abilities for, like, you know, healers and the running guys. Lurker. I'll get this guy. So we have 2 voiders now because this guy's a voider. So we have a little voider build going. Also put them in the front so they have extra contact damage as well. Yeah, so what happens if you have 2 voiders? You get extra 20% damage over time to allied voiders. That's pretty good. That's pretty nice. Nice little extra bit of damage that could be very useful to me. Very, very useful for what I'm doing. 2 green guys and an orange guy. Hopefully they're gonna hit my area effect though, so they can't use their ability. Man, I'm gonna be hearing this lightning sound effect. You're about to hear this like thundering sound effect for like the entire video now. Now that I got that divine punishment so early, you're about to hear that sound effect the entire video with how often this thing's attacking. Like there again. Activate again. Okay, last guy for this wave. One more wave. Man, we got like a huge army of circles protecting me. Gotta lure the enemies into the circles. Also, the thing I forgot to mention is, since that thing silences an area and doesn't just randomly silence enemies, when I was talking about this magician build being really good for, you know, dealing with the, whatchamacall, the healers because of divine punishment hitting everybody so the healers can't hide, this build is actually going to be double good because they're going to be spawning, you know, a lot of little areas that are going to, you know, potentially disable the healer's healing. So that's going to help even more. Assassin. Nah, I'm not going to do that. I was thinking maybe a voider, get another voider, but nah. Nah, I'd rather keep room for magicians. And this thing's real expensive, dude. It's 3 coins, that's way too much. What's this? I don't think I've seen this guy, have I? Creates a large orb that deals 15 seconds, can have up to 10. No, actually I have. I remember the guy. It's the guy who like makes a bunch of orbs. We're about to be on a hard wave, so we should be getting a relic soon, which is nice. Hopefully it's another magician one, or at least one that like helps the magician somewhat. Like maybe the 3 relic that, you know, makes the position 3 shoot way faster. That could be helpful if I like move the paladin out of the way, you know, put one of my magicians there, make them shoot extra fast. Oh my god, I'm getting messed up by this ranged unit. Oh my god, I got absolutely like wrecked by a single ranged unit, dude, by himself. He somehow just like killed 2 of my units by himself. Crazy. Oh no, not again. Do not let him kill another person as well. Man, I don't know what's happened with that ranger, dude. Those rangers were messing me up. I'm just not good at dodging their ranged projectiles a lot of the time is the thing. Ooh, another mage. Unfortunate. Oh, that was my good one too. Ooh, that's real unfortunate now. I lost multiple people. Ooh, that's really unfortunate. I lost every unit that does damage. All I have is a magician and a cleric who will really struggle to beat these enemies by themselves. I mean, theoretically, they could probably beat them by themselves considering the fact that they can just heal infinitely, but I don't know if they will because, yeah, okay, now it's definitely impossible because now I can't even heal. Man, that run was going so good, dude. How did I was not dodging well enough, I guess. Man, how quickly a good run can end. How quickly they can end. That run was going so well. And I threw it away. I threw it right into the trash. I really need to get, it seems I need to get my skills up when it comes to dodging ranged attacks. Like, I don't know what's happening there. Like, my snake isn't even that big yet. Like, it was like 7 long, which is like decently big, but not that crazy. Like, I'm pretty sure like I've dodged the ranged projectiles even when I had a snake that was 10 long. So I don't know why I wasn't able to beat it with like a snake that was, whatchamacall, a snake that was 7 long. I'm getting rusty, dude. That like 1 or 2 days of not playing SNKRX has already rusted my skills. A Okay, get these guys. I'm just gonna go and run into them with that extra double contact damage I get from having a explorer unit. Go ahead and finish this wave up, heal up a bit as well, and that's an arena clear. Please give me a good relic. Oh no, this isn't a relic. This is a red level. Whoops. I thought I was already in level 3. I'm getting another one. Keep my damage up since I don't got a huge build going yet. Also, was that not even wasn't it? I don't know if that was even an explorer, dude. I think that was actually a psychic, considering it's spawning a psychic orb. I might have gotten that completely mixed up. So I'm pretty sure both of those classes do double contact damage anyway, so it actually doesn't really matter. I'm pretty sure both do double contact damage in this mod, which is a nice little cool little feature that the mod adds. You know, it kind of adds like that little bit of like extra usability to like psychic and explorer classes, because you don't really use them much base game. I feel like I never used them, especially considering that they don't have much units in them. Though the mod also fixes that by adding a few more, you know, explorer and psychic units. So it makes it a lot more of a viable class. Not that I'm going to use it unless I get something that works with it. I don't know. Maybe today is actually going to be the psychic build. Position 1 generates a psyker orb every 10 seconds. Maybe we're going to go for a psychic build actually. Maybe. Okay, I'm going to get a paladin. Paladin can be useful. Well, actually, this one isn't even actually, no, they are both an explorer. It's an explorer psyker. So it actually is an explorer. I was wrong about that. Extra stats per explorer to all stats per active class to allied explorers. That's a mouthful. Oh, this one's also a psyker. So if I have 2, I get extra psyker orbs for each psyker. So cool. Deals the ally with the most HP 10% of its max HP and damage. All enemies take extra damage dealt. Okay, so now I have 2 of these guys. So we should be doing extra. So now we should have like what? If this is giving me +2 total psyker orbs and 1 for each psyker, that means 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. So that means I should be having a lot of orbs. Well, actually, it says it takes 10 seconds to generate it, so I will have 5 in like 10 seconds. A bunch of orbs. They're gonna be a little hard to hit with, but they do look cool. I don't know how good they're gonna be, but it's gonna look cool at least. It'll be fun to try to win with this kind of build, because I've never really done a psychic build yet. I haven't even really tried it before, because there just isn't that many base game psychic, so I haven't really even attempted it. So it's gonna be interesting to try to attempt it in this mod pack. Another vagrant, getting a level. A lurker is not a psychic, but it is an explorer, and I do have 2 explorers, so maybe we also can, like, until we get more psychics, we can kind of go for like a soft like explorer build until we get like more psychic units, and then we'll replace them later. And by having 3 explorers, now I have, so it's 5% stats per explorer per active class. So does that mean like all of these? So that should be like 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90, 105, 120. If that's what it means, like 15% per these, that should mean like what? That should mean like 100 and like what? 20 was I said? Is what I said? That should be 120 extra stats for them, if that's what it meant, which should be pretty cool. That should allow them to attack super fast and do way more damage. And also maybe buff up their health and defense too, since it says all stats. The one unfortunate thing about having these psyker orbs though is that they're kind of hard to hit with, since they kind of like go around. They're super close nearby to you, so you have to like get really nearby the enemies. Plus they like move around kind of weirdly. Like they don't move in like just a straight circle. Like they kind of like do this kind of like all around kind of pattern where they kind of just, they go in a circle, but they go in a circle kind of like woo, like everywhere. Paladin, a lurker upgrade, and nothing else yet. Okay, this should be the boss, I'm pretty sure. The boss. Let's see how good this Explorer Psychic build does. Okay, we already got like 10% of his health, not too bad. Need to keep my distance. He's about to activate his ability, I'm pretty sure. Yep, right there. Okay, now that he has no people to help him, let's go ahead and get some good damage in. And then leave. Run away for a bit, and then come back. Do more damage again. Oh, my Paladin's taking a lot of damage. Let me heal him up a little. The boss is dead. Arena clear. Things didn't even have enough time to spawn. Okay, Hex Touch. No, don't got cursing. Projectiles and chain projectiles. No, I don't have those. Position 6 takes 10% of his health as damage. No. Actually, that isn't too bad if I get the psychic unit that like heals every time I get hit. But the problem with that is that I don't have that yet, so I'm going to be essentially having a unit just getting hit for nothing though. So actually what I might go for is, maybe I'll go for a Festing Strike so I can save some money, because I don't want to re-roll as 5, and this kind of works for any build. Another Wander, and then go out. Man, I'm waiting for another Psychic unit to spawn, hopefully, soon. Like maybe like the Psychic Healer, or the Flagellant for like damage buffs, and our other stuff would be good. Because once I get a bunch of Psychics, that's going to be even more like Psychic Orbs. I'll have like a huge army of the Orbs being spawned soon. Once I can get some more. Man, that's 4 healers. That's great. That was a crazy amount of healers. Luckily, they died pretty quickly. In fact, I'm doing enough damage to essentially outpace the healer's healing. So this build is doing a lot of damage currently, though we are only on level 7. So that should be noted that this is only because I'm only on level 7. So the enemy stats aren't that high yet, which is probably the reason why I'm able to kill them so easily. Okay, get rid of this last guy, and that's an arena clear. Arena clear. Okay, upgrade the Vagrant. Now he's level 2, so he should do some more damage. And nothing else. Saving my money. I'm surprised I don't have a merchant. Maybe that's why I'm not making as much money as I usually am. Because I should be having like 3 extra gold right now, thanks to like having a merchant, but I don't. I'm not making that 3 extra gold because that merchant's missing. I don't have my merchant that I usually love to have. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I would like to get one soon. Gonna take a bit though. Gonna take some luck, which I'm honestly surprised I haven't got him, because I usually literally start the game with him, because the merchant's just so common that you usually can get him, like, you can usually get him really quick, because he's just that common. Oh, a healer. Let's go ahead and get rid of him super quick so he doesn't have time to heal everybody. One more little spawn. Go ahead and chop through it. Oh, that's a lot of critters that got spawned. For only a 10% chance the relic is going to activate, that's a lot. Another arena clear. Please, a merchant or something maybe? No merchant and no units that are really that good. Unfortunate. I would have liked at least like maybe like a psychic unit or something to help. It's just a little sad. So I mean, hey, at least it means I can save up more money for more interest. You know, if you look on the bright side of things, at least, even though I'm not spending any money because I'm not getting any good units, you know, not spending money does mean more interest. Though I still would prefer to actually get units though, to increase my damage, you know, for protection. Because you don't know when I might start getting outpaced by the enemies in damage. So, because right now I'm good, but you don't know if that's gonna, how long that's gonna last. Especially with all these ranged units, you know, doing a lot of damage to me. Since I can't dodge their attacks that well. Cut through all these red enemies so I can get to the ranged guy. Man, that ranged guy did a lot of damage to me. I'm surprised he didn't kill nobody. Probably thanks to that Paladin helping me a lot. Taking the damage for the team. Okay, last guy for an arena clear. Okay, something good, please. No. No. No, not all of them do AoE though, so I don't really want that. Let's do a reroll actually. Intimidation, no. Seeping, no. Crucio, no. Frontline tanks. extra defense for all your units, but they have less movement speed. Considering I have to be closer anyway, that might actually be that. I actually might kind of, especially, I might actually want to use this because if you remember, one of the psychic units, if he takes damage, he spawns stuff. So he wants to be taking damage. So this might actually help him. Like, you might be able to like just tank the hits with this by like spawning humongous amount of orbs by having him take damage. I can't remember what the name of that unit is though, but I know it is a psychic unit. I'm pretty sure. Okay, another psychic unit finally. It generates one large slow orb that deals 15 damage every 8 seconds, cap up to 10. Man, getting this guy, not only are we going to get an extra psychic orb thanks to the family bonus, but he makes his own like extra big ones, and he can have up to 10. We're about to have a crazy amount of orbs soon. We're about to have like an entire factory. These all do double contact, he doesn't, so we should move him back a bit. Okay, and let's go ahead and go. This is gonna make a I can feel the slowness, dude. I didn't think it was gonna be that much because 20% doesn't sound like a lot, but no, you could actually, I can feel the slowness now, dude. I feel like I'm like stuck in like tar. My character's like sludging through. Like it's like they just cannot. My snake cannot move at all. Oh, but look at all these orbs though. And once again, like it's not even that bad to be moving that slow for these guys because like you have to have the enemies get close to you anyway for them to get hit with the orbs. So it's not really that bad if they catch up to you. It's a little dangerous, but the added defense from the relic should help with, you know, keeping me alive. And combine that with, you know, a paladin who already has a huge amount of defense already. That should make it super good. Like I'm mowing, I'm like tanking all this damage. What happened? Bro, how did I immediately lose 2 dudes? What happened there? There must have been a thing spawned or something. Okay, I'll get another cleric. Actually, I probably shouldn't have bought that because I'm probably gonna get rid of the cleric when I get the healer, the psychic healer. So actually, I probably shouldn't have got that, but I mean, it's only 1 gold, so it's not huge. It's not a humongous deal. Slowly get rid of these guys. Though not actually slow, it's actually really fast. Okay, move away. That is the exploding thing, so I don't want to be right on top of it. So like go to the corner. Okay, we got 2 more exploding guys and 1 orange one. So keep my distance from the exploding guys because I think that's what killed 2 of my units before. Is I was probably like sat right on top of one of the exploding things, so like all 5 of the exploding projectiles, you know, hit those 2 units like directly, which like killed it. Because usually the exploding thing doesn't do that much damage because you're probably only gonna get hit by 1 or 2 at most. But if you have like all of them hit you like at 1 unit directly, that can kill it pretty quick. That can kill you quite fast. Okay, move away, move away. Though don't really matter because the level is clear again. Another wander upgrade, and no, I'm not gonna for these. Oh, I mean, this one isn't that bad considering like it's like a healer. And it's not really too bad when you consider the fact that people are going to be near me anyway. Heals the most hurt unit by 2% of its max HP per enemy hit. Would I prefer just a cleric though? Nah, I'll prefer the cleric. I'll just keep the cleric. And I want to save my money because I'm about to have 100 gold. And once I get to that 100 gold, even more interest. In fact, actually no, I'm not even getting it. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm not actually getting any more interest because the base game interest without a merchant only goes up to 25 gold. Like you only get interest off of like a max of 25 gold without a merchant. So technically I'm not even making that much extra interest right now because I completely forgot I don't have a merchant because usually I always have a merchant. So I'm not used to not having one. Which once again I'm surprised I don't have one because it's usually super common. So the fact that I haven't even seen like a single one, like it ain't even me like not buying one. I literally haven't seen it, at least as far as I know. Maybe I have seen it, I just didn't buy it on an accident, but I'm pretty sure I haven't seen it yet this entire run, which is crazy. Arena clear. Man, I was afraid for a second. Like, losing those 2 units that early was a little scary, but luckily it didn't go that badly. First and last have extra defense. Create an area that slows. With sorcerers, I don't have sorcerers. Chain lightning. I don't know if the orbs count as projectiles. I don't think that's the case. So nope. Okay, unwavering stance. I don't have warriors. Bombastic curse. Actually, picking up an orb does area of damage. I'm actually probably going to have a huge amount of orbs when I get that like guy who spawns an orb every time it gets hit. So Bombastic Curse can actually help me when I start spawning like crazy amount of orbs. I'm going to buy this guy. He sounds like he might help me make some money. Every 16 seconds, so it'll take like, doing quick math, a bit over, like about a minute and a half or something for him to make back his cost. Because he costs 4 gold. That's not the exact math, but I'm not going to do the exact math. It's going to take me a bit. Watch this dude right now. 16, 32. It'd be, I don't know, so it'd actually be 64 gold. So actually when it, yeah, so it'd be, if it takes 16 seconds to make 1 gold, that's 64 seconds. So it'd take actually just slightly over a minute for the prospector to make back the gold you lost spent on buying him. Which, I mean, that's not that crazy. Oh, there's one right now. We're already 1/4 of the way of making back the gold we spent on him. And if I get a merchant, I'm going to make even more gold from him because we're going to have that percent chance that enemies drop gold from having, 2 mercenaries. But I have to, get that merchant, which for some reason is being really elusive right now. I don't know where he is. I want one. Because I've been saving up all this gold for him, but for him to give me a bunch of interest on, but I can't find him yet, which is sad. Oh, another gold. Grab that gold. Man, he's about to get his full. If he didn't die, the prospector didn't die, he actually might have had a chance to get back his entire spent cost. All the gold I spent on him, he would have actually earned me it back in only 1 wave if he didn't die during that wave at the very end. Because actually waves are over a minute, I'm pretty sure. It has to be, because considering that my first video on this mod where I was playing a base game, I never restarted a run, I don't think. I just did 1 run. And I won that run, and I won that run, and it took me about 1:40 to win that run. Like, the video was about 1:40 long. So considering there's about 20 minutes in that video, 20 rounds in a game, that means that, like, there's multiple minutes per round. Well, I guess we should probably subtract it in half, because I did spend a lot of time talking in the menu, because I wanted to, talk about the new units and like describe and you're reading the description. So even if we cut the video's time in half from 140 to 70 minutes to make up for all the time I was like sitting in the shop reading stuff, 70 minutes still means like that each round is probably multiple minutes if we're like evenly splitting up each round, which obviously isn't evenly split because obviously the later levels are gonna be way longer than the early levels. But actually that's in my benefit considering the fact that I got this prospector so late. So he's gonna benefit way more during these later levels when they're way longer. He's gonna earn me a lot more gold than if I got him early in the game. How many units am I missing? Well, I'm not missing a single unit. I'm surprised because I was actually like kind of like not paying full attention because I was so busy talking about the prospector. I'm surprised I didn't lose anybody. Let me do some re-rolling now. I have over 100 gold, so I can start re-rolling. Man, where is my merchant? Where is he? Prospector. I'm gonna buy the detective so I can start getting that mercenary bonus. And plus, detective's cheap, so he'll pretty quick. As long as I get 2 gold from this mercenary bonus and the gold from his thing, he's gonna quickly make up his cost anyway. And it's not like I'm wasting a slot because I don't have much stuff yet. I don't really have a lot of psychics coming up, so he can kind of just sit there for now. Plus, even if I do get a psychic like right now, I can just sell the magician because he's not really helping that much. He doesn't really do nothing currently. Oh yeah, so here's a psychic now. Launches a homing, piercing projectile that deals 5 damage. Projectile explodes after 2 seconds, doing 20 AoE. I think I've seen this guy before. The Psy Boom. And if you get a level 3, he launches 3 projectiles at once. Okay, sell the magician, get the Psy Boom. Do another re-roll. Another. Oh, actually no. Okay, so I think we're actually gonna be selling this detective really quickly then. Actually. Yeah, detective. You're gonna have to go bye-bye. I got the monk. What's the monk do though? He strikes a row of enemies. Strikes a row of up to 5 enemies using martial arts. Deals 9 damage to every enemy hit. Okay. Extra projectile speed. I don't care. Lurker. Get another upgrade to him. Bachelor. Amplifies all buffs. I don't really care about that. Oh my god. Is that the elusive merchant this run? Okay, Prospector, you're probably going to be going bye-bye. Because I don't all of these other units are psychic units, so I can't. Actually, no, some of them are explorers. Actually, I could probably get rid of the explorers now. I forgot these guys were here. Okay, never mind, Prospector. You'll stay around for a little bit longer. Okay, let's check for some more stuff. Sir. Curses, no, I don't really care. Psychono. Psyker, Forcer, pulls enemies together. Okay. I'm probably going to sell another one of the Explorers. Which one, though? This one's a Psyker Explorer, so I don't want to sell him. So I'll sell this guy. I'm going to put this guy up like here. Or actually put him like there. Man, did I get the Assur 2 times in a row? That's crazy. Upgrade the Merchant. Psy Boom as well. Oh, I'm slightly over now. Slightly below my 100 gold for my interest. Unfortunate. Though it's fine. It doesn't really matter that much. I would rather, get the unit than not. Okay, we're on an elite wave. So, not elite wave, but we're on a harder wave. So we should be getting some relic once we win. Ooh, my units are taking a lot of damage. No. Do not die, please. I need to get that healing. Man, I'm getting slammed by all of these ranged projectiles. Oh my god. Man, remember when I told you I am just horrendous when it comes to dodging these ranged enemies? Yeah, that was an exaggeration, dude. Wow, I don't even know what's happening there. I got absolutely demolished. Oh, this is quite bad. Especially considering, like, usually I'd be like, well, having 2 units makes it easier to dodge because, 2 units is, less room. Is, smaller, like, mass. But that isn't even really the case because, remember, I have that tanking ability. That frontline tank ability. So, even though it's 2 units, it's 2 units that are, like, super slow thanks to that relic. So, I'm not even really going to get the benefit of having only 2 units because they're just so slow. Also, man, this healer messing me up. Okay, I'm not going to kill the range unit yet. I'm going to try to heal the full first. The one good thing, though, is I do have that relic constantly spawning psychic orbs 10 seconds. And it seems that it just keeps going on and on. It seems like it may not actually have a max. Which, if that's the case, I might be able to get like a huge amount of orbs that might carry. Huh. About all those orbs. They're all gone. Every single one of my orbs all gone into the abyss. I'm gonna have to make them again. Run, 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 cleric, or you will die, which you just did right now. Man. That's sad. And another restart. Another psychic unit maybe. Nah. That one's expensive. I don't think I'm gonna do a psychic run this time. Unless I get a good relic. Then I might go back on my word and actually do another psychic run. It depends on the relic. But hey, at least this time I got a merchant on my first try. So at least I'm gonna actually get my interest this time. But yeah, what I probably should have done is 1, dodge better. But 2, what I should have done is instead of spending so much of my money on re-rolling, I probably should have upgraded those relics more. Like for example, I probably should have upgraded frontline tanks, which you might say like that'll make you slower if you upgrade it, which will like, you know, hurt you when it comes to dodging. But the thing is, I was so bad at dodging there that even if I was being slower wouldn't matter, because like even when I was faster I couldn't dodge. In fact, like in my magician run, you just saw like in my first run of magicians, even though I didn't have any like speed negative, I was still not properly dodging the enemies. So honestly, speed doesn't really matter for me, so I might as well lose more speed upgrading the frontline tank so I have at least more defense to tank it. But that unfortunately did not happen, because I was too obsessed with re-rolling to just get more and more psychic units. But man, those ranged enemies are being my like main enemy right now. Like I remember like one video, like I was saying like healers are gonna be my new main enemy after like that Toy Master video or maybe another video nearby it. I can't remember what exact video it was, but I remember one video like I was like, you know, healers are my main enemy because they were messing me up super bad and, you know, causing the enemies to be vulnerable, which they're still doing. But honestly, they're not as bad anymore as those ranged enemies, because at least the healers, like once you learn how to deal with them, they're a bit easier. You know, all you gotta do is just spend more time, you know, slowly going around in a circle to slowly pick off the healers. So they're not honestly that bad. What's bad is those ranged units, dude, because I cannot dodge them, especially with the big snake. And they do some crazy damage, especially in those later levels, dude. They are obliterating my health with how much damage they do. Like if they get 3 just good shots directly on like your snake, they can immediately just evaporate the unit, even when I had a paladin. Ooh, look at all these critters. You know what? If I get a critter relic, you know, this might be a critter run. Cause look, I got this really cool critter. I got, you know, the cursor, you know, fester. Okay, so here's what I think it's probably gonna be. This run, considering I got a cursor and the fester, you know, curses enemies to, you know, spawn critters. This run will either probably be a curse build, or it'll probably be a swarmer build, depending on what relic I get. Let's see. Critical strike, I don't want to do rogue right now. I don't have like any good rogues. Ranger, lasting 7, unwavering stance. Let's see. Projectiles deal damage with chains. Wow, they really want me to do a rogue build right now, but I have no rogues. I'm gonna re-roll it again, dude. Chance to insta-kill enemies with contact. Malediction, which is a curse build. And none of these other stuff. Yep, it's probably be a curse build then. We're gonna be going for cursing. Man, another paladin again. Always getting those paladins. And a cleric. Yep, this is gonna be a curse build. It is now confirmed by getting that relic. Now I just need to get the other good curse relics like Hex Touch and whatever the other ones are. I can't remember right now. I know there's one that one that slows enemies down when they get cursed. Now I just need to get all those relics, and we'll have a real good curse build going. That and obviously, you know, cursor units. Also, I need to start getting more, because the, you know, fester's good, great and all, but I need to get a few more to go with it. Hopefully right now. No. Unfortunate. I was hoping maybe I'd get one right now, but I didn't. But I did get a mystic, which makes an area that summons healing orbs. I kind of want to see how good it is. I've never tested out. I wonder if it's a good healer or if it's just like a mage who happens to be a healer but isn't really that good of a healer. It's more of a mage healer. Okay, so it makes an area of effect that hurts enemies and spawns like a single orb. In fact, it doesn't even always spawn an orb. Okay, I don't really know if it's that good actually. Like, it's doing damage, which is cool, but it doesn't seem to be a super good healer. I probably need to get a better healer eventually, which I will once I get like a musician or something, because I want to get musician would be great to get. with all his, you know, like group healing that, you know, boosts you up. That would be good to get. Oh my god, I'm taking a lot of damage. Need to be careful. Oop, that's more damage. Need to heal back up. My paladin's about to, you know, turn to dust soon if I take too much more hits. It's those healers, dude. That healer once again messing me up. Man, it was only a few seconds ago I was talking about how healers are actually that bad. Scratch that. They're bad if you don't have the right setup, dude. Cursors are not very good against healers if you don't have cursors that don't do damage. Though I still hold true to the statement that I said that I think rangers are probably still harder, like ranged enemies probably still hard to deal with healers, even though healers are also still annoying. Though the reason why I said healers are not as hard is while they are very hard early game, I feel like they're not actually that much of an issue late game. Because late game, you have no matter what class you have, you usually have some good level of like area of effect, either through like piercing, you know, from either piercing from like rogues, or your units just straight up do, you know, area of effect AoE attacks like, you know, magicians or warriors or something. So that's why, like, healers, while very deadly early game if you don't have a lot of damage, not that much of a problem late game, I feel. Late game, you just kind of... Late game, there's another unit that exists. Though the fact that I did this bad this level and struggled this much to kill the healers, kind of just serves as a test to show me that, like, I probably should buy some more units to fill up this snake right now, because man, did they struggle. Also, I don't know why I bought a magician. Why did I buy the upgrade from magician? I'm not even going for magician. But yeah, I should say I need to buy some more units because this snake was struggling. In fact, even though I don't want to like re-roll because I want to keep my interest, considering I'm about to be in a boss and this snake was struggling just to kill like a single healer, I'm probably not going to beat the boss to set up. Like, I probably should buy some other units just to like add a bit of damage, because man, this snake was struggling when it came to dealing with just a single healer and a few red enemies. Like, they weren't even strong. And this is like still pretty early in the game and they were struggling this much. So I definitely need to bump up my damage before the boss. Ooh, that's an unfortunate loss early. It's a little early to lose somebody. Luckily, it's only one person, though it may very quickly be two if I get hit again. Up, dodge away. Please do not dash right into me before I can escape. Ooh, that's 2, 3 more units. I just lost 4 more units. Luckily, the boss is dead though, so I should be able to clear up. But ooh, this build still a little weak right now. I need to do some quick, repairing work and like get this build like actually doing good, because they are not doing good right now. Enemies taking DOT have less movement speed. Okay, that should be good for my thing. This should be good for curse build, but also group healing might be cool. Though when I get musician, it probably isn't gonna be that good. So like, it's good for now with clerics because of like help, but like late game, as like for like the long term, deceleration will probably be better. Because right now it doesn't do anything because none of my units actually deal damage with their DOT. Like, a Fester just curses enemies to drop stuff when they die. They don't actually, it doesn't actually make them die. So for now, it's not doing anything, but it will eventually. Thief costs a lot, but I want to fill up my snake a bit. And the reason why I'm gonna buy it, even though it costs a lot, and I'm not going for rogue, is because it's a mercenary, and mercenary equals money. So let me sell this magician. Get this rogue mercenary, the thief. Because now I have 2 mercenaries, which means I get an 8% chance to get gold, which isn't huge, but if there's a huge crowd of enemies, even if it's only 8% chance, that should still guarantee you at least 1 or 2 pieces of gold if there's enough enemies. And if you're real lucky, it might even be more. Oh, what? I need to move out of there. I was literally circling around the enemy's spawn thing for a second. Keep my distance. Another healer. Hopefully it won't go as bad this time. Okay, it didn't. because I did upgrade my snake a bit more from last time, so I had a lot more damage potential, so the healer didn't mess me up as much this time. Man, there ain't no way I'm not gonna get a single piece of gold right after literally just saying that I can get at least one guaranteed gold. Okay, no, there's 2 right now. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I'm good. I do need to get that gold though. Oh, there's actually 3. Please, 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 let me get it. Okay, I was afraid I wasn't gonna get it for that level was gonna end. Upgrade my paladin, and let's go ahead and go to the next level. Man, I haven't got a single curse unit. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can, that's what I was saying earlier when I said, like, you can get one really good unit for a build, like, you know, get like a tier 3 unit for some like build and be like, oh, okay, I gotta go for that build. Like, I already got tier 3 of this. This is about to be real good. And then, so you make your whole thing centered around that build, and then like fast forward like a few minutes later, and you never get any more units for that build after you get that initial one good one. Like, that's crazy. Like, how am I getting this like tier 3 infestor, but I can't get like a tier 1 cursor when I already got a tier 3 one? Like, where's my basic tier 1, tier 2 cursors right now? Where are they? Why have they disappeared? Ooh, I'm taking a lot of damage. I need to heal back up. Taking a bit too much. Ooh, there's a gold down there, but I can't get to it. It's gonna be a little dangerous if I try to get it right now. Keep my distance. Okay, now I should start heading towards it. The wave's about to end. Boom. Gold. Man, none again. I'm struggling when it's coming to getting curse units. I'm struggling. I can't get any right now. One ranged guy. Ooh, I took all 3 of those shots. That was a little unfortunate. Okay, let me spawn a lot of critters off of these guys, hopefully. That was only like 2. That wasn't a lot. Oh, that's a lot now. That should help me quickly clear out this wave with all those critters. Or not, actually. They didn't really kill that much units. Oh, now that's a lot. Clear up this wave. Oof, that's a lot of hits from that ranged unit guy. He almost killed my thief. And I'm telling you, these ranged enemies, they're kind of my arch nemesis, dude. Like, look at that. They just help get my. See what I told you? They just killed 4 units right there in like a second. I'm telling you, ranged enemies are real bad at numbers. Like, in fact, they're bad by themselves. Even like I literally had like runs got ended by like a single ranged unit because like I only have like 2 units, and you know I'm trying to kill the one ranged unit, but right as I get close to him, he like shoots me. Like, ranged units, they're horrible in solos, but they're still bad even in, I mean, they're horrible in groups, but they're still bad even in solo, because they can just do crazy damage. Also, this may be my end. I only have 1 unit. Man, I'm not joking when I tell you those ranged units are crazy, dude. They obliterate me. They just get like because if you have 3 ranged units shoot at the same time, and they all land their hits on you, they can literally just like, they can turn you into just like paper mache, dude. They turn your snake into paper mache when they all land those hits like perfectly synchronized on you, or near perfect. Also, I don't think I can kill these 3 because the minute I try to get close to them, they're gonna attack me. They're like perfectly spaced where like, if I, like that, yeah, they're perfectly spaced where if I try to hit one, another one's probably gonna hit me while I'm trying to run away. Man, that's really unfortunate, dude. That's so sad. Well, it's been about an hour, so this is probably the end of the video because I do gotta sleep at some point. I would like to do another run, but man, this is gonna have to be the end of the video. I thought one of these runs would at least get to the final boss, but man, it's those ranged units, dude. I'm telling you, every run that's like starting to do good just gets obliterated when like four ranged units come in and they just like get that perfect synchronous shot, hitting like 10 projectiles all in your stake and just turning your snake immediately into dust, like just evaporating 40 units in like seconds, turning you into like half of your damage potential, a mere shadow of your past self when all those ranged enemies hit you. Well, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and hopefully the next video I'll actually beat New Game 3. I know it's taking a long time, dude. It's already been 3 videos, or is it 4? This is the 3rd or the 4th one that I've tried to do on New Game Plus 3. If it's the 3rd one, if this is the 3rd video, it's kind of sad I didn't beat it on the 3rd video, because that would have been so like perfect. But you know, practice makes perfect, and you know it's gonna take a lot of practice for me to beat. And by practice, I mean I need to practice dodging these enemies. Well, bye.